the Emperor!
People use Altus and you just don't think, and then they shoot you, and then you die, and then it's like, oh.
Melters are bad enough on the normal game when you're playing with randoms, because if you're heavy and you've got multi-melter and they just throw it in front of you and you shoot it.
Yeah.
Demetrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Acheron has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologist before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data. We shall beat the Hive scum to your target. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Damn this monstrosity. Trigon encounter. Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now, the Trigon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike. Band together. No Trigon will fail us this day. Make a stand. Synchronize movement and press forward. It seeks to engage us, brothers. Position and fend off the beast. Synchronize movement and press forward. Make haste with singular purpose. The aberrant creature approaches. Breaches the sands! A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Demetrian's keep. Our gratitude, Magos Gallico, for the expedited route. I have transmitted no authorizations. This location makes us easy prey. Swamp positions.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Warpaths never run smooth, but rarely is it this literal. Rally at the lift. Out of ammunition.
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio-Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play when you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Never have I encountered a servo skull that speaks in such a manner. Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves.
It changes nothing. This is why I do not trust technists.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant taunts and shooting myself? They utilize vision perception to find enemies. That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny, and so does whoever tampered with it. Quiet. The damnable thing might be talking out words. Bionic walking. Desired battle no matter its size, it will still die at our hands. I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own. Already ignoring the servo skull. The Trigon moves to intercept us. The pioneering environment. Strategems, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Dissection. Would you like to
Set high, lawbrothers. We need melters. No beast shall crawl from that crevasse. Scour the vicinity for melter charges.
Delta storage X0110. Requisition authorization confirmed.
Cycling cartridges. Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Passageway collapsed. Forward! We dare not be late to apprehend this creature. Equipment supply. Reloading. Our objective turn is amassing on our perimeter. Take defensive positions. Servo harness gun available. Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
generic discourses could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Miguel, that I must drag you back into the night.
Inserting fresh magazines. We live. Xenos die. Perfect balance. I can restore this sentry to operational status. Readying next volley.
Must turn back.
Servo gun is fully operational.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to hold me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galileo or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect you to route Xenos to assault your locus.
The Codex demands it. Repurposing battlefield sail within the field. Connection on this console.
Cordon off the next connection.
Large Tyranid organism destroyed. Source of power. Falling into the generator.
Take the power cell to the generator.
I beseech you, Galileo, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good rocks. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
We are the power here.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
set our hooks.
These tender thoughts of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galileo. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools.
Silence! Radiant, confirm position. Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Caution, brothers. So-and-throw spotted. Restoring sentry to battle-ready status. Servo gun is fully operational. Waiting on you. Hardware over. A little more dust is no water.
If there is naught but weather left in our path, then so be it.
Tyranid leader bits destroyed. Save the cartridges. Brother, adjust your ocular watch. This tarantula is still battle-worthy. Precisely what I showed you. It's no turning back now.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Either brothers, Trigon guys,
Its carapace has frailties. Exploit them! The Xenos erupt from a new shaft. Ready melter ordnance. Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with a thermal weapon
For the Emperor, for the Omnicide,